Indian Share Market Outlook for April 29, 2024. Share Market Outlook India. Point 1. India can be a global manufacturing hub, must adopt the newest technologies to be competitive, Siemens. As the German major and its Indian arm expand their digital in India's small and medium enterprises adopting these. German engineering and technology major Siemens AG has unveiled an artificial assistant for industry to help increase productivity and improve efficiency at the Hannover Messe 2024 trade fair. While AI seemed to be the buzzword at the trade potential market but also as a source of talent. Cedric Neek, member of the managing board of Siemens AG and the chief executive officer of the company's Digital Industries division, shares the company's plans to expand its digital and AI offerings for the industry and his perspective on how India can adopt. Sunil Mathur, managing director and chief executive officer of the listed Indian subsidiary, shares how the company is engaging with the industry to implement these technologies. Edited excerpts. See the full interview here. Siemens introduced its first generative AI industrial co-pilot. What exactly is this initiative, and give us a sense of how this ties into your whole exercise of combining industry, AI, and digital, and bringing it on the same page. Share Market Outlook India. Point 2. Ultratech Cement Q4 Preview, Net Profit DAT may fall on weak prices. According to the average estimate of 12 brokerages, the company's net profit is expected at Rs 1,976.58 crore, marking a 23% increase on year, and a 15% sequential rise. On April 29, India's largest cement maker Ultratech Cement is expected to report robust Q4 earnings, both year-on-year YoY and sequentially, driven by strong volume growth fueled by improved demand. However, operational efficiency metrics like EBIT in the period. Ultratech Cement is set to announce its earnings on April 29. According to the average estimate of 12 brokerages, net profit is expected at Rs 1,976.58 crore, marking a 23% increase YoY and a 15%. Additionally, net revenue is expected to rise 9% YoY and 17% QoQ, to Rs 18,078.29 crore. EBITDA is anticipated to grow by 11% YoY and 14% QoQ to Rs 3,270. Will see quarterly volume growth in double digits, though yearly growth may be more moderate, in line with industry norms. Axis Securities estimates quarterly volumes to clock in at 34.55 million tons, up 26% QoQ and 9% YoY, while Modal an 11.2% YoY increase. However, realizations are projected to decline by 1% YoY and 5% QoQ. Total cost per ton is expected to decrease by 2% YoY and 4% QoQ. Consequently, blended EBIT YoY, but decrease 10% QoQ to Rs 1,075 crore. Share Market Outlook India. Point 3. Apollo Hospitals sinks 8% as Apollo Health Co.'s valuation in Advent deal a letdown for Street. While the lower-than-expected valuations, analysts remain hopeful of reduced cash burn and rapid expansion for the Apollo Hospitals arm. Shares of Apollo Hospitals Enterprise dropped 8% in opening trade on April 29 as investors remained wary of the valuations commanded by the company's arm, Apollo Health Co. In its recent deal 5/3 am, Apollo Hospitals was trading at Rs 5,750 on the NSE. Apollo Health Co., which manages the company's Apollo 24/7 vertical, will raise Rs 2,475 crore from global private equity investor Advent International Pharma distributor Kiemd Private Ltd over the next 24 to 30 months. Advent, through its investment in the merged entity, will own a 12.1% stake by valuing the combined entity at an enterprise value of Rs 22,481 crore. out of an enterprise value of Rs 14,478 crores and QM'd at Rs 8,003 crore. Share market outlook India. Point 4. BSE shares suffer steepest single-day slump of 18% on SEBI regulatory fee diktat. SEBI has asked BU of its options contracts and not based on the value of the premium value. Shares of BSE plunged 18% in the morning trade on April 29 after SEBI asked the exchange to pay the regulatory fee based on the notional value of its options contracts and not based on the premium value. The development jump in BSE's regulatory fee which has caused investors to dump the stock. There will be a spike in the BSE's regulatory fee payment to the Securities and Exchanges Board of India SEBI as the notional value is much higher than the premium value because it is calculated by multiplying the contract size with the underlying price. The shares of BSE were trading at Rs 2,682.70 on the NSE. This also marks the biggest single-day drop for the stock since its listing. Trading volumes in the counter also zoomed as 34 lakh shares changed hands so far, significantly higher than Share market outlook India. Point 5. Exclusive, China SODM Huacan Technology in advanced JV talks with India's Bhagwati. The Huacan joint venture will help Bhagwati secure new contract manufacturing business from Chinese brands such as Oppo, Vivo, and Realme, players with PLI approvals. India's smartphone market is expected to reach 200 million units in the coming years. Huacan Technology, the world's largest original design manufacturer ODM for mobiles, tablets, and laptops, is in advanced talks with domestic joint venture to enter the Indian market, sources told Money Control. The JV talks have reached advanced level, which are expected to be finalized after elections. A person privy to the discussions told Money Control. Senior Huacan executives currently are in India for the talks and due diligence. India entry through a joint venture as an ODM and electronics manufacturing services EMS player for many years, given that the country is one of the fastest growing mobile markets. India's smartphone market is growing and will reach 200 million units annually in the coming years. This offers Huacan, a second person said. Share market outlook India. Point 6. Another steady quarter for ICICI Bank, brokerages bullish on strong deposit growth, asset quality. Brokerages believe that the bank is poised for re-rating ahead, given its strong deposit growth. Overall, given the far better margins, higher ROA, and a relatively higher earnings growth, ICICI Bank's valuation premium to HDFC Bank can expand in the near term. Shares surged over 2% to Rs 1,131 per share on April 20 March quarter 4th quarter FY24. Brokerages believe that the bank is poised for re-rating ahead, given its strong deposit growth, healthy asset quality, and attractive valuations. JP Morgan analysts shared an overweight rating on ICICI Bank with a target price of the lender's growth is meaningfully ahead of large-cap peers. We see scope for upward re-rating given better growth. Since valuations are reasonable at 1.3x FY26, we upgrade FY25-26 EPS by 4% each, they said. Nomura profit after tax PAT compounded annual growth rate CAGR over FY24-26 after reporting another strong quarter. The brokerage firm shared a buy call with a target price of Rs 1,335 per share. ICICI Bank's net profit rose by 1,708 crore in the fourth quarter FY24, while net interest income NII climbed by 8.1% YoY to Rs 17,667 crore. Share market outlook India. Point 7. Indian benchmark indices erased previous session losses. At close, the Sensex was up 941.12 points or 1.28% at 74,671.28. and the Nifty was up 223.40 points or 1% at 22,643. India.8. Try and elevate, rather than bring the successful down, Raghuram Rajan on wealth redistribution debate. The former RBI governor also said there needs to be a thorough examination to identify groups who have not benefited from the growth of economy. Former Reserve Bank of India Governor Raghuram Rajan recently weighed on the wealth redistribution debate, which has dominated the ongoing Lok Sabha elections discourse in the past few weeks. Rajan, who had joined senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi in his Bharat Jodo Yatra last year, said taxing the wealthy, we need to try and elevate rather than bring the successful down, The Economist said. He was speaking at an event at the Kellogg School of Management, Northwestern University. He further added that he is an academic and has a duty to criticize. Share Market Outlook India.9. A flagpole pattern. Exide Industries is continuing its upward journey, showing relative strength. Share Market Outlook India.10. Inside the 99% cheaper plan of creating chip manufacturing jobs for Indians. 100,000 semiconductors at an expenditure of around 560 million, according to an industry body's proposal. Job postings for semiconductor technical roles in the European Union and United States rose at a CAGR of more than 75% from 2018 to 2022, says Rajan recently criticized the government's chip manufacturing subsidy package of 10 billion Rs 76,000 crore as too costly to attract employment opportunities in the sector, at Rs 4 crore per job created. However, a new industry report may hold the key to creating semiconductor manufacturing. According to a proposal by industry body Indian Cellular and Electronics Association ICEA, India should refurbish an existing fab facility where people could be trained to become semiconductor manufacturing professionals for an investment of 200 million to skill workers not only for its own requirements but also to cater to. This fab would have to spend an additional 35 to 40 million annually from the second year of operation to train 10,000 chip fabrication workers per year. As the suggested yearly intake is 10,000 students and the course duration is 6 months, it would train 5,000 students simultaneously over a. This would mean that 100,000 workers could be skilled at the fab in 10 years, at an expenditure of around 560 million at the higher end of the range. Share Market Outlook India.11. Q4 Results Live Highlights. Poonawalla Fincorp registers highest ever PAT at Rs 25,000 crore. Q4 Results Highlights. Poonawalla Fincorp reports highest ever yearly PAT of Rs 1,027 crore in FY24, up 83% YoY. Share Market Outlook India.12. Corporate India, INS. Supply overhang is likely to persist, affecting the profitability of players in several sectors. Investors need to be watchful of this emerging trend as industry participants may suddenly find themselves fighting a downturn with a lower utilization of the existing capacity. Proacted by improved realizations, medium-term triggers China Plus and protectionist measures for tire industry, valuations not inexpensive, but improved medium-term outlook. Highlights. Domestic RAC manufacturing capacity has increased 40 to 50% in the last. Glass panels have entered the market in renewables sector. Cement prices have corrected 5% in March quarter due to intense competition. Adverse macro event could jeopardize demand-supply dynamics. The government's capex push and a supportive policy framework have been the main drivers of economies. While this has been the key factor contributing to the capacity. Share Market Outlook India.13. Tata Chemicals posts Rs 841 crore net loss in Q4, declares Rs 15 dividend. Tata Chemicals is currently the third largest producer. Tata Chemicals Ltd reported net loss of Rs 841 crore in the January-March quarter of FY24. The Tata Group firm posted a profit of Rs 692 crore in the same period a year ago. The firm declared dividend of Rs 15 per share. D24, Tata Chemicals has recognized a non-cash write-down of assets aggregating total of Rs 963 crore, which has been disclosed as an exceptional loss in the soda ash and bicarb operations in United Kingdom. The soda ash manufacturer's revenue dropped 21.1 crore in the fourth quarter, in comparison with Rs 4,407 crore in the year-ago period, according to an exchange filing issued on April